Rather, they are the questions that humanity has always asked, going back as far as we've kept records, and probably for millennia before that. In many ways, the ability to formulate these questions and our never-ending quest for the answers are central to what it means to be human. Questions like, was the universe created intentionally, or did all of this arise by chance? Is there something after this life, or do we cease to exist when our body dies? Is there such a thing as absolute right and wrong, or is that just an illusion that makes it easier for us to coexist with each other in large groups? Do our lives have meaning, or is that just the wishful thinking of beings unfortunate enough to be aware of their own mortality? And while these questions aren't new, the rapid progression these long simmering ideological battles to a boil. Riding high on all of these paradigm-shattering discoveries, many in the scientific community and the public at large began to believe that it was only a matter of time before science was able to lay bare all of the mysteries of the universe. In 1897, the physicist William Thomson Lord Kelvin looked at all of the tremendous advancements in electricity, astronomy, and biology that marked his age and concluded, "There is nothing new to be discovered in physics now. All that remains is more and more precise measurement." Which is a little embarrassing for him, considering all of the breathtaking scientific discoveries from general relativity to quantum mechanics that would occur just a few short years later. And yet, despite the fact that each new discovery seemed to open a Pandora's box of new questions, this mindset remains the default for many people even today. And although we've hopefully been humbled enough to recognize that the discoveries that we've made thus far are but a single drop in a universe full of oceans compared to what there still is to know, many of us operate under the assumption that the ultimate nature of our reality is scientifically measurable, or will be at some point. And maybe it is. I honestly don't know. I don't think it's an inherently crazy assumption, but it is undeniably an assumption, and a big one at that. And that assumption lies at the heart of this ideological conflict. On the one side, you have people who believe that we are more than our physical bodies, that there is a divine order to the universe, that our lives are inherently meaningful, and that good and evil aren't philosophical abstractions, but fundamental realities. And on the other side are people who believe that we are no more than the chemical processes that take place in our brain, that the universe arose out of randomness shaped by nothing but the fundamental laws of physics, that our lives only have whatever meaning we give them, and that good and evil are culturally relative constructs without inherent meaning. The former is horrified by the emergence of a worldview that seems increasingly invested in denying the most essential aspects of our humanity, based on a faulty assumption and a staggering level of hubris. The latter is disdainful of what it sees as a